Brainchild has helped schools raise student achievement since 1994. People are talking. When schools show exceptional student achievement, word gets around.
When I went looking for new technology for this grant, was specifically designed to focus on low-performing students. I looked at a lot of different things, and the advantage that Brainchild had was built into one thing. It really had all of the components that I was looking for. It had.
I've seen the students' test scores come up, SOL test scores, and also the 6 weeks test scores in the regular classroom, and I feel like.
But I mean, WebAchiever does everything for you. And then you have those Brainchild handheld devices. I love those.
Brainchild offers 2 products: WebAchiever, a state-specific standards-based assessment and instruction system, and Study Buddy, an electronic tutor that provides self-paced study and immediate feedback. Hillcrest Continuation High School in Los Angeles is for at-risk students. Edward Brownlee knows Brainchild. His leadership resulted in doubling the graduation rate and showing the highest improvement of any school in his district.
What WebAchiever does for our staff is give them an excellent monitoring tool so that we can individualize and differentiate our instruction with all of our students. It gives us where the students are so we can take them to where we want them to be.
4 out of 60 schools in Miami's Region 1 were named exemplary for dramatic improvement. 3 of those 4 are Brainchild schools.
It is my belief and my affirmation that teaching is an art. It's an art. And as any artist must have their working tools, so must a teacher.
We can, again, tie in what's being done at home, tie in what's being done in the tutoring program, tie in what's being done in the classroom. And the teacher, the parent, the best part about it, we're teaching the students how to be responsible for their own achievement, their own growth.
The WebAchiever is a wonderful test preparation piece. It takes the standards that are being tested on our FCAT and makes a game out of it. You know, students don't look at they're passing the test, they look at it as they're earning checks. And they are just totally motivated.
When students begin, they see their personal learning plan. They choose from the list of lessons listed by the state standard. A green check mark indicates which standards they have already mastered.
Well, this gives them instant feedback on their academic achievement. So I feel that they're motivated to use it, to try harder, to improve, and all along the way they see the results.
After choosing the standards-based lesson, students can choose to play a multimedia lesson, work in the study mode, or test mode. The multimedia lesson teaches the learning objective.
My son used the WebAchiever program at Riverview, and the results to me were very positive. He enjoyed the program. The thing that he enjoyed the most was the fact that the program would let him go back to questions that he missed and explain things to him. It taught the lessons before he was required to take the test, which enabled the students to know the material or review materials that they felt uncomfortable with.
Students are presented with questions to answer. Whether the answer is right or wrong, they can press the Explain button for immediate feedback on how to solve the problem.
The educational software Brainchild that we have is so interactive, and it works with the higher level thinking skills. They never give you just an answer. They always come back and make you use your higher level thinking skills. So we found that with Brainchild through the years, we have had tremendous growth in English and mathematics here at Hillcrest Academy.
Working in test mode, students see their score at the end of a test. A review and correct mistakes function lets them go back immediately to correct their mistakes.
You observe a student using the WebAchiever, you see a smile, you don't see a look of frustration, you see more participation, cooperative learning, students are talking to each other. What did you get? How did, you know, the teacher moving around more, monitoring, really into what's going on. And I think if there's excitement, if it brings about excitement, then it's definitely a win-win situation. For the teacher, it makes this easier. I'm more of a facilitator because I'm watching what my kids are doing, and the students are more eager to share and to ask questions. I've seen that at my school.
Teachers have enjoyed WebAchiever because it frees up their time. Much of the planning paperwork they've been used to is now eliminated. This gives more time to guide instruction.
The most important value for Riverview using WebAchiever is that it has helped their school become accredited and also meet AYP. It has also given the teachers the tool to use to track and remediate and enhance student learning, and that's what we're all here for.
State-specific standards-based reports make it easy for teachers and administrators to adjust both group and individual instruction.
What is so simple about WebAchiever reports is WebAchiever does everything for you. It's easy to read, the teachers can read it, we go over it with them, and the kids can even read it when we show them their progress.
Study Buddy is Brainchild's latest generation of handheld tutors. It's another way to give students standards-based instruction. Students enjoy learning at their own pace.
Before I go and study or do the test, I go and play the lesson to learn about what I'm going to do. And then after I learn the lesson, I study, then I take my test.
When I need help with my math, I go right to the Brainchild machine and try to work out the problems. And then I finally get it, how you do lines of symmetry and fractions and stuff.
Study Buddy offers the same content and features of WebAchiever: multimedia instruction, study mode with immediate feedback, and a test mode to measure progress.
Before in the past, you mention the word math and they go, oh no. But with the Study Buddies, they get real excited. And for the teachers, they're excited because when they see the students that are grabbing onto the math and they're happy with what they're learning, that just makes an overall happier environment.
Study Buddy can be used in a cooperative learning setting in which students share one study buddy and work together, or in a one-to-one basis.
The Study Buddy lets students get a mini lesson and try things immediately, frees the teacher up to say, okay, here's a whole group that really needs some intervention from me. We're going to work on this. You guys are going to get your little mini lessons and practice. So it opens that ability to flex in and out of what you're doing and really hit the student specifically where they need to be.
Providing as many as 1 million learning sessions per hour, WebAchiever is the most popular online assessment and instruction program in the country. Brainchild handhelds have brought higher achievement to schools nationwide, including the #1 performing districts in Florida and Louisiana. Because of the high return on investment, simplicity, and results, people are talking.
If a principal called me and asked about WebAchiever, I would say that you need to get it right now. WebAchiever is the most economical, and it gives you the most bang for the buck of any standardized software that we've looked at and worked with.
I'm happy, and if I had to do it again, guess what? I'd purchase.
You've got a lower achieving child. They can get on the internet, they can do just the same as any other child. And that's what's great about it. And they feel good about themselves as their scores rise. It's beautiful. It's a good tool.
For best practices from the participants in this presentation, additional research, and virtual demonstrations of Brainchild products, see your local authorized Brainchild agent or visit www.brainchild.com.